What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Avengers Infinity War video. So if you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a like and subscribe down below if you are new to the channel. And well, Infinity War, it is out on digital HD at the moment, and it won't be out here in official 4K Blu-ray until September the 3rd in the United Kingdom. Again, we get shafted, which absolutely sucks. But if the reports are correct, the UK is actually getting Avengers 4 earlier. So I can take the sacrifice for the 4K Blu-ray and Ant-Man and the Wasp if it means we get Avengers 4 earlier. But as with all movies, there are a hell of a lot of deleted scenes, lots of stuff which wasn't actually involved in the movie. So let's go through these. So the first one is, of course, with Happy Hogan. Now, while we briefly saw Doctor Strange interrupt the running of poor old Pepper Potts and Tony Stark as he recruits him for the coming Infinity War, but what happens is we actually have an extended scene where Happy Hogan is trying to actually get the pair to stop jogging in public because of TMZ, and well, he says that they should just run away and actually, you know, elope and get married elsewhere. But of course, this also mentions the son Morgan, or maybe son or daughter, the child that Tony has a dream of, which is quite interesting because, well, that's foreshadowing what is going to happen next. Possibly Avengers 4 will start with a wedding and then he will die, or perhaps it will just completely end with his retirement and a wedding, which I'm probably thinking that will actually happen. He'll probably retire and play an elder statesman of the superhero community. Now the next one is a very short one where we have the hunt for the Mind Stone. Of course, we have Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight, who are hinted at in this movie of being a couple. And what's interesting is on the movie's commentary, the Russo brothers mentioned they decided to kind of do away with the kind of weak, strong Black Order because he felt they were too strong in the Infinity 2013 comic book, which I disagree with. I thought they were a great addition to the movie, but Thanos really is the focal point here, so perhaps it wouldn't have worked in this movie. But we have kind of an extended cut here. Now there is another one with Guardians of the Galaxy, and there is really only two which are pretty decisive and provide more context here. This is a real true deleted scene as we open up with the, well, what happens is Nebula kills her guard and escapes, and then we are on the Milano, which we learn is on Nowhere. Peter Quill is starting to play Kiss's New York Groove, which is on repeat, and Drax gets annoyed and says that the singer is a degenerate, which Peter Quill then quite rightly defends Kiss's ace freely. And we see him trying to get his Zune back, which is quite weird because obviously in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 we see him finish off with getting a Zune, but we never really saw that much, and I expected to see some more contemporary music on there, but he's moving on to rock here with Kiss. So pretty cool that that is New York Groove is playing, and they fly off into space and they realise and get a distress call from Nebula saying that, well, what's actually happening is Gamora is still alive. And now really the final one we have here is a very cool one, and it's quite a big one here, with the fact that we see Thanos actually use the Reality Stone to provide a flashback towards Gamora's life. And it's quite curious because it actually harkens back to the comic books. So we see her as part of the Black Order, and she does actually come with tribute and has a slain king's head in a bag saying that the planet has fallen. Now, this is actually quite similar to the start of Infinity, where we did have a member of the Black Order go to Al Agulo and use the Outriders to go and try and take a planet in the name of Thanos. Now, this is quite similar here. It's a different name, but we do have her as the Black Order try and take this similar, I guess, similar planet. But I guess we'll probably, if you do know who that race is in that bag, let me know. The cut parts from the movie were mentioned on the commentary. A lot of the stuff with Thanos' backstory on Titan never actually left the scripting stage, so you couldn't really class that as an actual deleted scene. We also had something on the gag reel where we had Thor and Hulk next to each other, which was pretty cool, but a lot of the backstory was cut from the movie and never was even filmed, which is a real shame. The things which we revealed on the Blu-ray or the commentary even was the fact that the snap had done permanent damage to the Infinity Gauntlet, and well, I guess if you're going to actually want to go and get a new gauntlet, you're going to have to if you want to undo the snapping, which is what Nebula did in the comics. And also we had confirmation that a kind of ethereal form of Gamora was at the end of the movie, and the Soul Stone actually gave a representation of that to Thanos. So yeah, it does look like a confirmation that they are trapped in the Soul Gem. However, that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.